May 8th, tested by the blessings. Exodus chapter 16, verse 4. Then the Lord said to Moses, Behold, I will rain bread from heaven for you, and the people shall go out and gather a certain quota every day, that I may test them whether they will walk in my law or not. Many tests come in the guise of hardship, illness, or some other unpleasant experience, but not all of them. The good times can be just as much a test as the bad times. When the people of Israel reached the wilderness of sin, they were unable to find food. This hot, barren wasteland offered nothing that would sustain a multitude of people. But God used this experience to test His children and teach them to trust Him. He graciously supplied a heavenly food that looked like a dewdrop, which the people called manna. This miraculous gift was more than just a blessing, however. It was also God's test to see whether they would walk in His law or not. Being obedient in the midst of plenteous blessings is often more difficult than when we are experiencing a multitude of difficulties. Pleasures can easily dull our spiritual ears, so we no longer hear the Lord saying, This is the way, walk in it. Isaiah chapter 30, verse 21. A lack of trials lulls us into a false sense of security and leaves us vulnerable to the attacks of Satan. It's no wonder that some people claim it's easier to survive poverty than wealth. Agur, the writer of Proverbs chapter 30, prayed, Feed me with the food you prescribe for me, lest I be full and deny you and say, Who is the Lord? Verses 8 and 9. If you're experiencing a time of blessing, that's wonderful, but be sensitive to the potential for danger. Testing doesn't stop just because the trials have ceased. The need for obedience is constant whether the sun shines or not. Trust and obey every day.